Okay, guys, we're going to start out doing simple eyebrows for beginners. And the first step I'm going to do is look for my brush as normal. So I'm only using Bleed hair gel and a spoolie. So what I do is I brush my eyebrows up and then I'm just going to apply a little bit to the brush, a little bit of the hair glue to the not hair glue, hair gel, because I don't want y'all to get it confused with glue. We're using hair gel. And then I'm going to brush my brows in place. You can brush your brows however you want them to lay. If you want them to be very fluffy, you can do that. If you want them to very lay straight and flat, you can do that. I found that this hair gel allows my brows to stay in place. They don't move until I get off work and I come home and I'm able to wash it off and take it off. And my eyebrow hairs can be very unruly, so this helps me tremendously. The next step I'll do is I'll take some of my LA Girl in FAWN, my LA Girl Pro Concealer in FAWN. I'll take that and I'll outline underneath my brows to make it appear as though I've got my brows freshly waxed or freshly threaded. It's just going to give me a very clean look. Trust me, y'all, this is a beginner's guide. I consider myself to still be a beginner, and I've been doing this step right here probably for the last maybe going on maybe 2 months now, and I've been absolutely loving it. So just follow along with me. If you need to like stop and pause, rewind, feel free to do so, and drop down in the comments and let me know if you've tried to do your brows this way and how did it turn out for you. And I left everything in regular time, didn't speed anything up, and I gave it probably about a good 3 to 4 minutes to let my eyebrows dry down while I was doing something else, and now it's time for the concealer application. So I just took a very flat concealer brush. And it allows a very flat and small one. It allows me to be more precise on where I lay the concealer. And once I feel like this is my outline, because once I clean up the bottom, I can kind of see where I need to fill my brows in, where the sparse areas are, and it helps a whole lot. So I'll take and outline my brows, and then I'll take a fluffy brush to blend it out. LA Girl Concealer is one of my top drugstore beauty supply store concealers to reach for. It's still affordable. It is under $10 in some places. I guess it depends on where you go, but it's still affordable, which is good and it works. It's affordable and it works. So those two, that combination together right there is just it for me. So then I take and I just blend it out, really pat it out. And as you can see, my eyebrows are looking better already. So you didn't even have to fill in your brows if you didn't want to. Like I feel like I can go out like this right here because the concealer underneath gives me the appearance of, like I said, my eyebrows being freshly done. They're molded into place and they're looking good. But I'm not. I'm going to use my Eye Method brow pencil in the shade 3 that I get from Amazon. So I'm going to take that. I have told you guys a million times about this pencil. I don't want to hear now when they sell this pencil out and you can't find it anywhere. You're like, no, no, where's the pencil? Where's the pencil? Because I've been telling y'all to go to Amazon and get this pencil for a while. I always start with my tip of my eyebrow. I'll use the tip of my eyebrow and then I slowly work my way to the inner part of the eyebrow. My tip is always my main focus, my tail tip, whatever you call it, because I really don't have one. So that's the area that I normally like always just concentrate on because once I get a tail, then I feel like I'm good to go. So I do the tail on both sides and then I'll work my way forward, just doing light hair-like strokes. I feel like the less pressure you put on the brush, the more natural your eyebrows will be. So just take your time. Eyebrows for me takes the most time. Takes the most time for me. So yeah, I know that when I'm doing this step, I'm not going to brush at all. The other side of the brush, the eyebrow, it has 3 prongs on it. So that allows more natural hair like strokes able to do. And that's what I do in the front. And like I said, for the last 2 or so months, guys, my eyebrows probably have been the best thing in my makeup routine. It has been the best thing going in my makeup routine. I absolutely love my eyebrows. Like at the end of the day, I'd be sad to take them off. I'm like, oh, I could wear these all week long, but you could take it off. But I did found a new eyebrow pencil that specifically says that it's 2 days worth of wear. So you know we're gonna have to put that to the test. I'm gonna have to come back and let y'all know what I'm talking about. But this is the best that my eyebrows have looked. And if you haven't checked out already, like I gave you a beginner's base routine video, I gave you a beginner's eyeshadow video. So go back and check those videos out for me. I just feel like sometimes I don't consider myself to be a master at this. I don't consider myself to be, what do you call it, a professional at this. I just, everyday girl doing makeup and learning as I go. Do I make mistakes? All the time. Do I learn from my mistakes? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I continue to put on this makeup. I'm going to continue to put on this makeup and try what I like to try and do what I like to do. So then I take my spoolie and I'm just brushing up the front part of it, just to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines. The eyebrows are completed just like that. The next step we're going to is contour, blush, and bronzer. Don't ask me the difference between contour and bronzing because we've been through this years and years. We've been doing this. To me, it's the same, but I know it's a difference. One sits higher than the other. One is not as deep as the other. I get it, but I don't really care. So, and then I'm taking my Thread Beauty in 210. It's a foundation stick, but I use it as a contour slash bronzer because the undertone is not too cool. The undertone is not too red. I don't like a red undertone bronzer contour, any of that. I prefer like a not too cool, but not too cool. So I'm just taking, I don't even know if this is a brush from Amazon, some kind of brush. It's a very stiff brush. So I'm just taking that and I'm blending upward. The key is to blend upward, not down. So I'm blending upward and then I take my bronzer. Okay, I'm learning as I go, so work with me here, y'all. The bronzer goes on top, not like on top, like flat, top, like above. The bronzer goes above the contour. I'm learning here. Work with me, guys. So the bronzer, and I'm using my I Heart Revolution bronzer in the shade Mocha. Bronzer goes above the contour, and then the blush goes above the bronzer. So I'm using Sweet Cheeks by She Lamb. It's this palette that I recently found in my stash that I absolutely loved a couple of years ago, and it got lost. And now I'm putting on some blush. So it's blush, bronzer, contour. Starting from the top, that's the order you should go in. And this is just a very quick, very simple beginner. Maybe if you can follow my steps, maybe I made it easier for you to just follow my steps and try it. Try it and let me know your thoughts on it. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna spray my face and everything, and we're gonna come back in with the outro. And yeah, so very quick, very simple, straight to the point. Y'all know these my type of videos. So see you in a minute, guys. All right, guys, you saw the eyebrow routine. You saw the products I use. Very simple, very easy. I'm a beginner. Eyebrows give me the most trouble, and I've been doing that probably for the last 2 months. All products will be linked in the description box, so feel free to check it out. And also the bronzing, blush, and contour. I still struggle with that, so I didn't put too much, information on that because I'm not an expert. I just do what looks good for my face shape and just take it from there. So drop down and let me know if you have any tips down there in the comment section. And if you enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up because it helps my channel out a lot. And of course, I'm gonna catch you later. Peace out. Bye, y'all.